Rivals 2 is around the corner, and I've been lucky enough to try all the closed betas playing pretty much solo Zetterburn. I wanted to make a quick starter guide on how I think Zetterburn should be played, so whether you're new or not, I hope you can get something out of this guide. I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm just going to go over what I believe the most important aspects of his gameplay are. Zetterburn is a solid rushdown character. His combo game at close range might be the best, while his fireball projectile makes him a threat in mid-range. He has a strong damage output due to his combo extensions, which can result in some early kills. Pair this with his fast movement, he has one of the most potent punish games amongst the cast. Unfortunately, with all these strengths comes a pretty big weakness, his recovery. Yes, whenever you're off stage there is a chance that you can just die. However, his strengths definitely outweigh his weaknesses, which we'll go over in this guide. So, starting things off, let's talk about his fire state, which is unique to some of Zetterburn's moves. Bear, neutral B, up B, down B, special pummel, ledge special get up, tumble special get up, and lastly side B, all put your opponent on fire, which does two things. The first thing is it applies a total of 5% over a couple of seconds, which can build up a lot of damage if your opponent is constantly on fire. The second thing is that an additional hitbox is applied when you hit them with a smash attack, resulting to getting kills around 20% earlier than you normally would. Okay, let's move on to his actual moveset. Firstly, his side special, Fireball. Fireball is a near lagless, slow moving projectile that allows for an easy approach. This is due to Zetterburn being able to conserve his momentum as he throws it out, while also having little end lag. This means that he can run behind it and start his suffocating shield pressure scenarios if he chooses to close in, while also being able to force an approach and zone people out. A super important thing with this move is to mix up how you use it, whether that's using it in different heights and ranges or mixing it in with your movement. Once you have your fireball pressure down, this can help with approaches, as you can start mixing it in with other tools in his kit, like his aerials. This can include Nair. This should be the move you're using the most in neutral, as it's safe, a good anti-air option, and can lead to really good openings. When using this move, you want to use it close to the ground so it's safe or to cross up. Fair. The start of the claw swipe is weak while the end is strong. In neutral, this doesn't really matter. I'll explain later in the advanced state section why it's important to use certain hitboxes in certain situations. Fair is a solid move for covering space when reading your opponent's movement. For example, if you think you're about to get rushed down, spam Fair in place, or if you read a jump, swap them in the air with Fair. Dare. This move is my personal favourite. As you get better, you will notice that everyone crouch cancels all your moves, and it's very, very annoying. This is where Dare comes in. If you read someone CCing your options, hit them with a Dare, as well as beating CC is a strong move that can lead to anything your heart desires. And it gets even stronger if you hit this sweet spot directly above Zetterburn, which lasts around 2 frames. Bear. Zetterburn's tail is completely disjointed, and if you space Bear correctly, it can beat most moves in the game. Bear is one of the best combo extenders that Zetterburn has. Up air. The same as Fair, this is a sweet spot on the palm and a sour spot on the claws. This move is used similarly to Nair. You can approach with following up airs, which set up into other aerials really well. Again, like Nair, up air is important to cross up and land safely, as it's punishable otherwise. In my opinion, his tilts aren't that valuable as neutral tools unless you're willing to play slow and defensive. You can throw them out to catch people trying to whiff punish you when you miss a button, or spam them in place to catch approaches. So now you know how to play neutral. Let's talk about what makes Zetterburn ridiculously broken, his shield pressure. Before we go into shield pressure, you need to understand the basics of how Zetterburn's most versatile move works, his neutral B. Neutral B, also known as Shine, is a frame 2 move with set knockback that surrounds Zetterburn with a hitbox. You can act 1 frame after using it, which can make Zetterburn's shield pressure extremely strong. You can do things such as Wave Shine, which is when you shine and then immediately transition to a wave dash. You can also Shine Grab. This is when you shine, then immediately jump cancel grab. I'll explain very soon why these two tools are so important. If you have seen any Zetterburn gameplay, you might have seen this, or this, or even this. I'm going to break down the most common interaction you will have when you force an opponent to shield and what you can do to create a strong advantage. The most common way you can start your pressure is by using Shine directly after landing the aerial on someone's shield. This is where the fun begins. The follow-ups that work best for me are Shine into Wave Shine loops. This follow-up limits your opponent's options a lot, as their window to act out is small. The most common option, rolling away, can be punished if you react to it. Outside of rolling, their other options are jumping, grabbing, or parrying. All 3 of these options have a degree of risk. Mistiming them means they will be hit by Shine, opening them up for a follow-up. If you feel like you are being caught by any of these 3 options often, try mixing up your timing. If your opponent is timing the jump well and is escaping your pressure, you can start to do shine into nair/there loops. This places a hitbox above them in between each shine, which can catch jumps easily. Shine into shine grab. This option is usually used when you think your opponent will stay in shield. After shining, your opponent will be locked in shield stun, meaning that if you jump cancel grab after the shine, the grab can't be avoided. This is a relatively safe option, as if they let go of shield before the shine comes out, they'll get hit, making it harder to punish the grab. Once you start to implement this, you will get a good understanding on how your opponent escapes pressure. If you notice they start rolling a lot, you can start to do wave shine into a hard call out. I personally like to use dare as it gives the most reward and is easy to position for reading rolls. You can also just straight up kill them at higher percents using up smash or down smash. The great thing about Zetterburn is that you can do any combination of the stuff just mentioned to create some disgusting shield pressure situations. There are multiple things to consider when in advantage, whether it's positioning, combos, ledge trapping, kill confirms, edge guards, you get the idea, there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to go over what I believe are the most important things to learn, and let's start with his combos. Zetterburn has a unique mechanic, his Gatling. This is when you dash attack and cancel the end lag into an up smash input, resulting in this. Gatling is one of his best combo stars, along with his dare, down throw, up throw, jab cancel up tilt, and wave shine up tilt. Once you knock your opponent up using one of these moves, you can extend the combo using up air, nair, back air, weak fair, and shine. Pick whatever you think is the best in the moment. You will want to end your combos with a smash attack, strong fair, strong up air, or dare. Don't forget to try weave-in fire moves in order to take full advantage of Zetterburn's fire mechanic. Here are a few examples of some common combos you'll see Zetterburns go for. As his shield pressure is so strong, you're going to get a lot of opportunities to get grabs, and it's really important to make sure you get the most out of every single one. Keep in mind, everything I'm going to mention will have a slight variance depending on if they are fast faller or a floaty. His grab game is very playstyle dependent, whether you want to trap their landings, get stage control, or try to kill them at every moment. I'm just going to cover what works best for me. At low percents, you're going to be using down throw to set up tech chases. You can choose to reaction check chase or make slightly harder reads with dare and his Gatling, or use up throws to set up into his Gatling on certain DIs. When you get to mid percent, you can keep doing tech chase setups with down throw or go for shine, regrab setup, slash start an aerial string with up throw. At high percents, you'll mainly be trying to fish for down throw into a smash attack setup, bad DI and up throw into a strong hit, or F throw to try kill them when at ledge. If you opt to use F throw, make sure your opponent is on fire as it will kill 30% earlier. A general rule that I like to follow on choosing either down throw or up throw is that if they are a fast faller, you can go for up or down throw at any percent until you're trying to kill them. That's when you use down throw exclusively. And versus floatier characters, use up throw more at low percents as it can lead to a lot of aerial strings. But as soon as you're in mid to high percents, you only want to use down throw as up throw doesn't give any follow-ups on good DI. There are exceptions of course. With Maple for example, there are specific percents where you can do up throw and on DI in get an up smash to get an easy kill. And against super floaties like Loxodon, you can do up throw and with DI in at the right percent so you can get sweet spot up air, which again will kill. Luckily, killing isn't something that Zetterburn struggles with, and a lot of the tools you'll be using in neutral naturally set up into kills, and the best of all of them is shine. You're going to be using shine a lot, and if you land shine at high percents, it can lead into up smash or down smash, resulting in some quick and easy kills. Dare is also a consistent way to get kills. I see a lot of people wasting easy opportunities after hitting dare at kill percents, going for follow-ups that don't kill. Once you land dare, you can just line yourself up and charge an up smash which can net you very early kills. Next up is Bear. This move is a little harder to get kills from as DI plays a big factor on the follow-up. At most percents, you can combo Bear into up smash or down smash, and if you send them off stage, you can combo into fair or dare to get the stock. Just keep in mind, you might need to change your movement before the follow-up depending on how they DI. Next is weak fair and weak up air. Both these moves set up very well into a strong fair or dare off stage, resulting in some flashy ways to get kills off stage. Like I've mentioned, a lot of Zetterburn is extremely free flow, and you can combine all these setups to do some really cool stuff. His disadvantage can be pretty rough at times, getting rasted down smashed, fleet dead, Claren down tilted. No matter who you play, they will always have an option to edgeguard you, but this is where you can differentiate yourself from the good Zetterburns and become a great one. The foundation of his disadvantage rolls around his down B. It's very important to use this move to its full potential. There are 4 ways you can use it. You can always jump cancel this move, even when you have no jump left. This is the main way you'll be recovering when sent far away. Simply press jump after down B is out for a couple seconds. Keep this in mind when your opponent overextends. It's a strong reversal tool, so make sure to mix it into your play to catch your opponents off guard. If you press shield within 8 frames after pressing down B, Zetterburn does a little flip, allowing you to grab ledge and hit the ground with a lot less lag. This is a good option when off stage to quickly grab ledge or to hit the wall to get a wall jump. If you get good at using down B shield cancels, you can quickly use them at ledge to refresh your iframes. This mixes up your get up timing as well as getting some really cool looking ledge traps and ledge hooks. This is a great option to quickly land when above the stage, as it cancels all your down B end lag, giving you a fast option to reset to neutral. You want to avoid using up B as much as possible when off stage, as it's hard to snap to ledge with it. Using wall jumps are another way to avoid up being an essential part of Zetterburn's recovery. You can do options like wall jump bear to be aggressive, or wall jump air dodge / slalling to change up your timings. It's still very important to learn all the up B angles and positions, as you'll want to keep mixing up your recovery. I'd recommend using your recovery when next to a wall if you can. If you get hit, you have a chance to tech, which will refresh your recovery so you can use it again. Make sure you implement all these mix-ups, as you'll have much easier time getting back to stage if you do. A very important aspect of the game is DI, and I've been seeing too many new players dying 20, even 30% earlier than they should due to it being awful. Holding straight in isn't nearly as effective for surviving in rivals than it is in other platform fighters. The main difference is when being sent directly outwards, instead of holding straight in, you'll want to hold in and up, aiming for the corner. This will allow you to survive a lot longer than you normally would.
And that's the guide. Thanks so much for watching. First of all, huge shout out to my editor Sophie. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for her, and if you want to throw some support my way, my Twitch and Twitter will be in the description below. Whilst you're down there, drop me a comment, let me know if you enjoyed this type of video or any of the feedback you might have. But until the next one, peace.